Does it
All
trouble
right,
you?
Cassandra, we get it. You're badass.
She's very badass.
We get it. Does it trouble you? I want it gone. Not anymore. It's fine. Where does it come from? I didn't choose. I didn't close. It didn't close the breach. Is where does it come from like a question, or is that like an actual answer?
It's like confusion.
It's a confusion question, yeah. Like you
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
What are we talking about right now? Our mark?
Your hand,
the
yeah,
anchor.
mark your hand.
I'd probably click it didn't close the breach. And I would give does it trouble you? -1's a little harsh, but I definitely wouldn't pick it's fine. Or not anymore.
I just wish I knew what it
You
was.
get a 0 on that one.
Or how I got it.
0?
Yeah.
We will
0 for
find
that.
out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same
obviously,
level of power used
We're
to
gonna level
open
up.
the breach in the first place. That
Is
is
the first
not
boss the
easy
same as
to
the
come
last
by.
boss? I see you, Bioware. The same level of power you used to open the breach in the first place. This is not easy to come by. I would, that sounds dangerous. That sounds fun. -1. That sounds dangerous. 0. You have an idea. +1. Oh, I thought you did it, and then you didn't.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh,
I did it!
yeah.
We do.
For the record, I have no idea why. I remember choosing that one, and I was like, I feel like this is Matt, and then I just went for
May I
it. Oh, I'm
present
so proud of
Commander
myself.
Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Remember Cullen?
All right, Colin, we get it. You work out. You don't have a funky hairline.
Do you remember Cullen, though?
Get out of here. I remember his name coming up. I
This
don't
is
remember
Lady
what I
Josephine
chose against him.
Montelier, our ambassador and
You
chief
run into him
diplomat.
in both the other games.
I like Josephine.
You speak Elven.
He's nice.
You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course,
I
you
like her.
know Sister
Very,
Leliana.
very kind, very polite.
My position here
Leliana,
involves a degree
absolutely
of...
yes.
She is our spy master.
Yes.
She's a spy master and a bird.
She sure is. Oh my gosh.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
Oh,
I
that was
mentioned
really
your
fast.
mark needs
Who's that
more
one
power
for?
to
Who's that?
close
Is that
the
for
breach
everybody?
for
Was I
good.
rating everybody on that, or just Leliana?
You were talking to everyone. Oh.
I would probably say a pleasure.
Alright,
So
well, whatever.
Sorry, my apologies. My apologies.
Is that
That's an
nothing then?
impressive bunch of
That'd be
titles.
That's a big
I
old goose
mentioned
egg
that
for
your mark
Marissa.
needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still
Rebel
disagree.
mages. Ooh.
The Templars could serve just
No,
as well.
you're wrong. Get out of here.
You
Colin.
need power, Commander.
Nope.
We should go
you're
for
wrong.
the
Enough
Rebel mages.
magic poured into that mark.
Might
Good
destroy
information
us
for me
all.
to know.
Templars
Yeah,
could
no,
suppress the
Leliana,
breach.
definitely. Whatever
We
she
could
said.
I knew that. I knew that
Pure
before.
speculation.
You
Fuck
watched a
Templar.
second of this. I was like, he is going to pick the rebel mages. For
Unfortunately,
sure.
Yeah,
neither
yeah,
group
fuck
will
it.
even speak to us yet.
Her too. Whatever she
Cassandra
says.
has
She's.
denounced the Inquisition.
I
And
agree
you
with her.
specifically.
And you specifically. They still think I did it? That was quick. Does that matter? I'd probably say does not matter.
So that's a +1, everything else is 0?
Wait a second. I'm overthinking it. I would spontaneously. I would say does that matter?
Okay.
Or
So no negatives then?
That
They
didn't
think-
take
they still
long.
think I- still
Shouldn't
zero.
they be busy
What would you
arguing
bet?
over who's
0.
going to become
It was
the
a-
Lord?
It's a big fact.
Some are
Fucking
calling
0.
you a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The
I
remaining
feel like you would
Dalish
enjoy
accept
the
it
fact
blasphemy,
that
and
it
we
frightens the
heretics
Chantry.
for harboring
Like,
Yeah,
you'd
get
like
out
to
here.
bring that on.
Chancellor Roderick's doing,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Chancellor,
It limits our
Chancellor
options.
Roderick.
Approaching
No,
the
no,
mages
Chancellor
or
Beauregard.
Templars for help.
That
Currently
didn't even come out of your mouth.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
I felt like that one was
People saw what you did at
important.
the temple, how you
Also.
stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste,
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading,
which we have not.
the point is everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's. What's the
How-
title? What was the
The
title?
Herald of Andraste.
Herald of Andraste.
Andraste is a like almost like I'd say something like the Virgin Mary,
Yeah.
but a
Oh.
little bit more like less like humble. Like she was like a warrior. Like it's
Yeah.
very different, but like she's like a religious figure.
Um.
Kind of like a Joan of Arc.
Like a Joan of Arc.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? I don't know. I really don't. I'll give you zeros for the rest. I don't feel too negatively about any of them, but I definitely don't know.
A little
Zero?
I was very close to
unsettling.
saying that. I was very close to saying that.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope.
Do we want to get into
For some,
decimals? Because I'll give you a
that
0.5
sign,
for that.
and to others, a symbol of everything.
I mean, I feel like I want to take the 0.5 at this point.
Are we getting 0.5?
Yeah, there's a symbol. Well, yeah, but that was the only one. So the entire.
Okay, just leave it. It's just a zero.
Okay.
Give her a zero for now, and I'll be a little bit.
It's fine.
Take a zero for that for that one.
I'm gonna
But then-
learn really fast, so I'm not gonna get down about
Take a
this.
zero for it's unnerving, but then the next negative one I give, I'll be like more lenient on it. Because like I feel like that doesn't deserve a zero, but it's definitely not what I would have picked.
Okay.
So the next one I'll be like, okay, like I'm a little upset, but I don't care that much. I'll give that to you, okay? Hold it on this one for a second. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong. Could we attack? So I'm the problem. The breach doesn't worry them.
I like how uncomfortable he is.
My high school self is saying, so I'm the problem.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I got so angsty and sad so fast.
I'd probably pick could we be attacked. I'll give you a zero for the other two.
Well, you
If you
fucking
put so
know
I'm
I
the problem.
picked them.
If you pick so I'm the problem, I'll give you a 0.5 for those two, so you'll get one altogether.
They aren't more
Nah,
concerned
that-
about the breach.
Sure didn't. Sure didn't.
They do
That's
pose
a gosh
threat,
darn shame.
they just
That's a
need
gosh
to
darn
stop it.
shame, son.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you.
Sounds
She
like
is
a
not
side
far
quest.
and knows those involved faster than I.
Is
It's
that a-
actually a main quest.
Is that a side quest right here?
Sounds like a side quest. Well, see, if I say I'll talk to her, that's a side quest. So I probably wouldn't say that. knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable. Is it a side quest?
You have to do
Uh,
it,
It's the main
If
quest.
I have to do it, I'd probably say I'll talk to her because Liliana's telling me.
but
to.
you wouldn't know that.
Well, Liliana's telling me to, so I'll talk to her. That could be trouble. Would be zero, or would be -1. I definitely wouldn't pick that. Could
I'll
be
see
her.
what she has
Yeah,
to say.
okay, you got it. That'll be one.
Nice.
I got it.
Tending to the wounded
It's
in
been
the
so
hinterlands
long.
near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're
We
there.
got another 10 minutes.
We need
Which
agents
time we
to
got left in the video?
extend our reach beyond these
Oh,
valleys.
Well,
damn
And
it.
you're better suited than anyone to
It's
recruit
fine.
them.
Yes.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I
Because we
won't
kept
leave this
pausing
all
it.
to the Herald.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So
Like,
the
what are you
purpose
picking
of the table, so like this is a new area, so I have to unlock it at the table. It's gonna cost power. So you have to earn power through the game to like unlock new areas and stuff.
And then you
Still
can
kinda
enter that
loud.
area. Yeah, I would put the audio a bit down.
Better.
Yeah, that's good. A little quiet, but I'm not complaining. Who's this girl with the bow and arrow? She Templar?
Scout Harding. She's a scout.
Yeah, but she's a crow, so I like her.
She's one of Leliana's people.
I like her. I can tell.
Anyway, so the war table you'll do missions at too. So like you'll like give you missions, and then you have to like pick whether you want to send Cullen or Josephine or just always Leliana.
If it's risky, don't send Liliana. We like her.
Yeah, no one can ever like die in these like war table missions.
They die.
What?
Like Liliana's not gonna die, but like her people
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But I meant like,
Yeah, who
like
cares about her
the
people?
advisors.
Why would
Yeah.
I?
Yeah, I don't really care about her advisors, but I don't want her to not like me. Like, if I start killing a bunch of her advisors and then she doesn't like me anymore?
A bunch of shit is getting unlocked.
Yeah.
This is an
I like his mask. I want it known.
more of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis Durerion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durerion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition
You like
is
his
not a
mask?
beneficiary of this arrangement.
I like his mask.
I couldn't give you a mask.
People have been injured.
I wouldn't want one, but I like it.
We skipped that choice.
I mean, it was. I didn't really have any fair opinions either way. Like,
Its
if you want to
followers
pause
need
real quick.
shelter.
This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of the arrangement. Its followers need shelter. The Divine Advisors founded it. We have bigger problems. I'm gonna give you. So you picked if followers need shelter, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you your other half point. So you got a point for that. But it cost you your other one that I gave you earlier.
Oh, okay.
Because like I didn't feel positively good on either, but I'm not trying to with it.
Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock.
I like how quickly Josephine goes from being like, "Oh,
We
I'm
face
so
a dark
nice and
time,
polite,"
Grace.
to being like,
Divine
"Fuck you."
Justinia
Yeah, I
would
like
not
her.
want passing to the Violet. She would, in
She's
fact,
the new
trust us to
Leliana.
forge new alliances
Can I romance
for the benefit
Josephine?
of all, no
What?
matter how strange
Can I
they
romance
seem.
Josephine?
You can.
I will keep that in the back of my mind.
You keep that in mind.
I don't know if I want to romance her yet, but she's definitely.
Is it strictly her dress?
The Inquisition.
Oh, it's 90% her dress.
Oh, yeah. The clothing is very important to you.
Very important.
Is it the purple and gold?
It's the purple. It's the poofy.
It's very
poofy
pirate.
shoulders?
Everything.
Do the Durelions actually have
Everything.
a claim in this place?
No, but she's also a badass.
Inquisition is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their feral
Like
degenerations,
the way she just like
Durelions are
her
unleashed.
quid
If the
pro
Marquis
crow.
wishes to claim Haven,
Yeah,
Empress Selene must
Those
negotiate
were
with
names.
the
Those were
Ferelden
words.
on his behalf.
that's okay. I accept them.
Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I would say sorry for interrupting, and I will say 0 for the other two.
His Grace
A
was
big
Unfortunate for
fat
you know, you
zero
really-
and
I
a
feel like
big
you like-
fat zero.
feel like you like goose eggs.
You got a lot of zeros
Keep
gone.
going for them.
My goal throughout this is apparently going to be getting just goose eggs during the conversation and then redeeming myself with
It's
big
just like plus 10. Go for it.
plus 10, plus
Just
10,
try to
plus 10.
avoid negatives at all costs, but getting a lot of zeros.
Yeah.
You made up a lot in the conversations because you started off real bad with the actual.
Your bastard should ensure the tale is complimentary as possible. Are any of these flirting ones? Because I'm glad you're here. Seems like a big flirt.
No, it's not a big flirt. It's not. It's just being nice. No, but nice.
The thing is, like, but in a different conversation, that is a flirt.
I would say I'm glad you're here, and I would give these politics are ridiculous a -1, and I having you around Cat and her would be a 0. You got it.
Is that a what?
That's a 1. That's a 1. It's not a goose egg. You actually got something.
I actually did it.
I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Josephine and Leliana are like badass.
Right?
They're like very own ways too,
Like
right?
both
Like,
of them, I get very badass vibes from both of them, and that's why I
and
like both.
Cassandra is badass in a whole other way too. Like.
Cassandra's badass, but in like a, I want you to be my captain way kind of way, and like not, I would not romance Cassandra.
No.
Yeah, I want you to lead my army to battle.
Oh, look at where we're going!
I'm excited. I didn't like the way you jumped there like a monkey with your arms out and everything, but I
I'm
definitely
so
thought
sorry.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game? How is this a game? Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you
I
didn't
love
support
her.
the Divine's peace,
She's
you
great.
wouldn't call this right.
everything she says is
Who
just
could? So many innocent
quality.
lives, The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I would pick I'm as confused as you.
Okay.
And bad things happen would be a -1. Oh,
I
Marissa.
speak for no one but myself.
It's
And
close.
no one's-
That you didn't.
I was
Some
nervous
don't even
myself,
worship the
honestly.
Maker.
The way you panned down, I was like, oh god. She's
Oh
gonna
god.
go
Oh
for
no.
it.
A lot.
Oh no.
The chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
My sympathies. People die -1.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
Her death has clearly hit you hard. Not just me. All of us.
I like how quiet we
She
are
was
during
the
this scene,
divine.
by the
I'm
way.
just like I'm
She
like
led
a.
the faithful.
Leliana's
I
very
could talk
important.
over this, but then my choices will be like,
If the Maker doesn't intervene,
Not as
Leliana's
the
important.
best of
Everybody
his
else doesn't really
servants,
matter.
yeah.
what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen.
Hey,
just as
Josephine.
some say you are.
Yeah.
I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Let me guess. These are your problems? -10.
For sure. For sure, -1. These are your problems. Let me help you. +1. Why are you telling me this, Zero?
Da-da-da.
I feel like you'll get Liliana.
Maybe you have another
Yeah.
purpose.
Like you like
Mhm.
the rest of them.
You're on a
were
roll
kind
so
of
far,
funny,
yeah.
But with her, like, no, you got this.
I feel like after this one, I'm gonna have a better idea, which is why I want you to be much harder next time.
Yeah.
Speak later.
You want to get rid of the 0 and just put -1, -2?
No. Like,
No, that's a little
we'll
harsh.
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
No, this is good. This is a good system.
I'll
That is
try to.
factual.
I'll try to repress my jumping urge. Do you see how I refuse to use the stairs there? By the way.
You refusing to use the stairs? Absolutely okay. The jumping, like right now, like like to me, it just
It's excessive.
It's
like
acceptable.
I
don't-
also do it
It
all the
doesn't
time.
seem, but it doesn't seem like it's going faster.
No, it's just
you're,
something I
you're
do.
bored, so you're jumping.
So she made a disgusted noise. How would you like to respond, Matt?
These your impressions of romance.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Fast fact.
Hmm.
You cannot romance Cassandra as a woman.
You could try though.
You could try.
I'll give you a +1 for you're impressive, a +1 for are you all right? You need stronger dummy 0. Was that supposed to be -1?
Yeah, you can just give me a 0.
Oh, that's a gosh darn shame. I
It
had
was a
faith
close
in you in that one.
It was a close one.
I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
She slightly
Did I
approves.
do the right thing?
She does slightly approve, yeah.
What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write
And
about
she
me
does
as
need
a
stronger
traitor,
W's.
a
Do you
mad
see how
woman, a
hard
fool,
she's hitting him?
and they may be right.
Yeah.
She's not breaking through them. She doesn't really. All right, Marissa, ask your questions.
I didn't. I actually didn't.
Oh, you went back?
Oh, here we go.
I would say you had to do it. It was foolish. -1. It's too late to turn back 0.
You didn't have any choice.
Marissa, you're killing it.
The
You're killing
convo
it.
is actually gonna save my life here.
They really are. They like.
My train is always
I was like, I would not have talked to any of these people. However,
However,
Now that you've already
I
started
see what
talking to them,
must be
this is
done,
what I would
and
say.
do it. I see no point in running around in
you know what my
circles like a
favorite part
dog
of Cassandra,
chasing
other
its
than her
tail.
hair, is?
her
Is
scar.
her, like,
But I
yeah.
misjudged you in the beginning, did I
Badass
not?
car.
It's a good
I
good
thought
location.
The answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
She comes in so clutch too,
Yeah, she's
in like
badass.
all the battles.
You had cause +1. No, you can't -1.
Can't say I'm not grateful
So
to
zero?
hear that.
Shame.
I
Mm.
can be harsh, I
Shame.
know.
If you
It's
said
not
you
negative,
have
not
cause,
a negative.
but a bit of Cassandra approves,
You've said
Yeah.
you don't believe you're chosen.
and you got slightly
Does
approves.
that mean you also
Mhm.
don't believe in
Shame.
the Maker?
It's a shame.
Okay, this is big.
Do you want me to do? Okay, wait.
This is big.
You said you don't
So-
believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
This kind of sets up whether you're going to be like a faithful Inquisitor or not. Like a lot of these early
Okay.
choices.
I have 4 choices. You said it's big.
I
Do
mean,
you
you
want me to
don't
read-
have to, like, this isn't the final time that anyone's going to ask you either.
Do you want me to
Maybe-
give you +2, +1, -1, -2?
That's up to you. I'm just saying, like, this does actually affect a lot of your gameplay. Like, they'll ask you a couple times before they actually lock in what, like, your decision is, but it does go to, like, a scoring system of, like, whether you become a faithful Inquisitor or you become, like, a different type of Inquisitor.
Okay, I'm giving you -2 if you say I don't believe in elven gods, and I'm giving you -1 if you say I do believe. I'm giving you a +1 for I don't know, and I'm giving you a 0 for that's correct.
So no +2s.
No.
Okay.
Can't earn them on this one. Sorry, Marissa.
All good.
Did you pick I don't know? Oh.
It was so close.
Oh.
Look at me.
Yeah.
+1.
Doesn't matter now. I have to believe
It's quality.
Mostly because I was like, I don't fully know if he wants to, like, renounce the faith right this second. Like, I feel like we
I
got
don't think I'll ever I would be mad if you were just like, no,
Fuck
they
your
exist.
gods.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh well.
Well, I mean, like
Going forward, like I don't know if this is too much, like if it's gonna give you too much info, but like I want you to learn. Like I feel like I would never renounce the gods fully.
You there.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I wouldn't purposely go out of my way to practice them, but I'm not gonna be like,
Lieutenant, don't hold
there
back.
are that.
The recruits
Yeah.
must prepare for a real fight, not a
You're gonna
practice
cause a
one.
fight about it.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah.
mhm.
We've received a number of recruits, locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
It wasn't my choice is what I would pick. I like to find out -1.
That you did.
Mm-hmm.
I was recruited
I didn't
to the
see what
Inquisition
happened.
in Kirkwall.
I got a
picked the
negative
negative
one.
one?
I sure
Ooh.
did. I
Ooh.
did. I
That's
like
tough.
went for it too. Like
It was a
Fucking
quick. It was like a
shame.
definitely.
I was like, this is the right answer. This is exactly what Matt would say. He would never give me a
Oh.
-1 for this.
Well, he did. He did though.
I apologize.
Now it seems we face something far worse. Okay. Judge it up. I'm sure I picked the wrong one.
What do you got going on, Matt?
I'm thinking. I probably shouldn't think. I should probably just go for it. Now it seems we face something much worse. I do believe the mark will help. I don't think that everything's a mess. I would give you a +1 for I believe the mark. I would give you a 0 for everything's a mess, and you trust the Inquisitor. No, wait. I give you -1 for everything's a mess. +1
And
for I
zero.
believe the mark.
Okay.
0 for you trust the Inquisitor.
So Mercy picks -1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Apparently I don't get your vibe around Cullen.
You were doing so well. You were
I
doing
did
so well.
so great for Leliana.
No, for sure. I think you'll get +1 for every Leliana one.
Liliana and Joseph.
The Inquisition could
You did
act,
good on
but
Joseph,
Chantry
yeah.
cannot. Our followers would be
Cassandra was like a solid.
I did okay with Solus too.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
I doubt you came here for a lecture.
You did okay.
All right, wait.
Forgive me. I doubt you came here for lecture.
So I like your enthusiasm is the flirt option.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't pick that. Even if I didn't know it was a flirt, I probably wouldn't pick I like your enthusiasm. I don't mind. You've thought this through. No, not really. I would probably pick I don't mind. -1 for I like your enthusiasm. 0 for the other two.
Yo, Sacco, do you want to just give me a -1?
Cool.
Did you try and flirt with him?
Yes, she did.
Marissa.
She will flirt with everybody.
Morris.
No, but if you have one prepared, I
So my thought process around this was I wanted to give you like a sense of what every romance would kind of be like before you had to decide on one.
Yeah.
Still a lot of
So I
work.
wanted to flirt with everyone that you
Commander,
could enter a
the Ryland
romance
has a
with.
report on our supply lines.
So here's my thing, though. I wouldn't say that.
I get that, but
Like, if
like
there was a different flirt option, I might have taken it. I specifically would not say I like your enthusiasm.
some of them are bad. Like you kind of have to take them though because like
Yeah, you have to do the flirt options if you want.
if you want to romance them. So I didn't want to like cut you out of a romance with anyone right off the bat,
That's fair.
especially
I would like to
if you
take.
didn't want to take them later.
I would like to take a -1 out of that. Like you did. Like I understand your reasoning.
So is that a 0 then?
Give her a 0 for I like your enthusiasm.
Okay.
You don't deserve to be penalized for trying to give me options.
I appreciate that. Okay, so
We're just trying to help.
So Sacco, you got to tally this up, and then yeah, like that was my justification of it, because like I also like some of the flirt options are really awkward, and they seem awkwardly timed.
Yeah.
But like the other thing you have to remember, so like with the like dialogue options in Dragon Age, what I've found is sometimes the flirt option isn't always like I'm gonna be like super flirty. It's like I'm gonna be loving.
Yeah. Or like show compassion, or like show some sort of affection.
Yeah, it's like I'm showing affection. So like sometimes it almost makes more sense to use them when you're not actually trying to like
I don't want to romance you, but I'm trying to make it seem like you're not pissing me off with the words you say.
Yeah.
So like don't be it's just like a way of empathizing almost. I get it.
Yeah. So the other thing is while Sacco tallies this up. So like you know me. I love the romance stories. So like I do kind of actually want to do that accurately, but I think we can work that out where like if I'm flirting with the wrong person, you'd be like, no, this. Get out of here.
Like as of right now, I feel like the only person on I would never romance 2 people at once, I don't think.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't romance anybody other than Josephine.
Currently.
But I don't know yet.
You haven't met everyone either.
That's what I mean though. And also I only really had one interaction. I can't see myself romancing Colin.
Right.
I would romance Bianca.
Bianca?
I would definitely romance Bianca.
Yeah, everyone would romance Bianca.
But yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. And then Solus is an option too.
I don't think I would. I don't
Your jawbone doesn't do it for you?
It's cool, but in a friend way, let me touch your jawbone, but don't.
This is so.
Don't try and marry me.
Don't try anything. Just let me touch the bone.
Let me touch the jawbone. But no, I would. I don't think I know the characters enough. Sacco, do you think you can tally all this up in 4 minutes?
I got it. We're done.
Oh, what do we got?
All right. So out of 40 possible dialogue options,
okay,
Marissa got 9 wrong.
Mm-hmm.
16 correct. I'm counting them. I'm not counting the +5s and +2s, just pure dialogue options.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 9 wrong, 16 correct, and then 15 zeros. So 15 neutral options.
Nice.
So she got 40% correct, 37.5% zeros, and 22.5% wrong. As far as the approval ratings, because some of them were worth more than others. Well, there's actually one that was worth more than others, but you got a +25 approval rating, and you got a -16 approval rating, so you got a total of +9. So Matt has grown to approve of your characters a little bit more. You got +9
as far
approval.
as total choices and the percentage, if you add all the available choices,
yeah,
and then added up the points that I got.
Instead of making it out of 40, make it out of 41 or 42 or however much extra there were.
So it would be out of 47.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I gotta no, it wouldn't be out of 47 because I've already counted one of each. So it'd be out of 44. No, 45. You got 45, and I gotta add 4 and 1, 5. So you got 21.
I like the verbalization of the math. It's very interesting.
Yes.
I got.
I'm intrigued.
45. So 21.
Just keep saying numbers.
You got 47% correct.
All right.
So I didn't pass.
33%.
No. I don't think you're understanding
No.
what I want.
What I'm saying is
You're
exactly,
literally
yeah.
not. Yeah.
What's
Like,
that?
What we're saying is just like,
I want you to take every single point I got
Yeah.
and add it up,
Yeah.
and then take the possible amount of points I could have gotten,
Yeah.
and then divide those
Like-
two numbers and give me a
Do
percentage.
you want me to like
a total percentage?
minus the negatives as
Exactly.
well, or
yeah.
Yeah. Like add
So
everything
add up
up.
every single time I said +1 or +2 or plus whatever, add those up, and
Okay,
then
45.
minus all of the negative ones.
Okay.
And then if, hypothetically speaking, I gave her the highest rating out of every single question, what would that be?
So then she got 12 out of 45.
You got 12 out of 45. What's that
If you-
percentage?
It's a 27.
By the way.
It's 27%.
You got 27%, Marissa.
27%.
That's good. That's a good start.
Great.
is great.
It's fine.
What we're gonna do? I'm gonna keep a
This is the
rolling
best way to
approval
do it.
rating. So
This is gonna
right now
end.
you're at +9.
Yeah.
No, you're at
Yeah.
you're at a 25%.
No, she's at a +9 approval rating. She got 27% of the possible points this video.
Well, that's how we'll end it, because that's the best way too. So that was amazing.
All right. Well, that was
Okay.
something. I failed. It's fine.
We'll improve. We'll improve.
We'll get better.